Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gina and let's talk about plants. Alright, so today's video is going to be, I have nothing planned for this video. I'm just kind of going with it, just off the cuff. So this video is a plans and plants for the new year, 2024. So basically, I want to talk about my plans with my plants this year, what I would like to see happen this year, what new plants I would like to get this year. And I have to warn you now, if you're expecting a big wish list of plants, I don't have that. I have no wish list at the moment. I have certain plants that I know I would like to add to my collection, or I shouldn't say certain plants, a certain genus of plants that I know I would add to my collection this year. But as far as like specific, like actual showing you photos of the plant I want, I don't have that. All right, so first off, I want to say that this year I'm expecting to be a very busy year for me because, as some of you probably know, I have started a second channel with my husband. It's a thrifting channel, D&G Thrifts, and I will give a link to the channel in the description if you haven't seen it yet or if you're interested and you want to check it out. It's all about thrifting. We do a lot of thrifting, and so we've decided to record it. I watch a lot of thrifting videos on YouTube, and I suggested it to Derek. I said, "What do you think? What do you think about doing this?" And he was for it. So we started that. So that we're doing 2 videos a week currently for that channel, and I'm doing 2 videos a week for my plant channel. So it's gonna be busy. And the nice thing is he's pretty much running the thrifting channel, so I don't have to worry about editing or anything like that. He's like totally in charge of that. He's doing it all. I just have to be in the video. Very easy, so easy. So much easier than my plant channel. So in addition to the thrifting channel, the thrifting videos, what we do is we go to the thrift stores and we buy all this stuff, and I have started selling things on eBay again. So I have my plant channel, I have the thrifting channel, and I have my eBay store where I'm selling things I find at the thrift stores or at estate sales. By the way, we just filmed our first estate sale this year, which should be, by the time this video comes out, that video should be up and running if you want to check that out. So I'm excited about that. So, all right. So in addition to all that, I also have my plant shop, thepinktrellis.com, where I sell cuttings of my plants. So as you can see, there's a lot going on in my life, quite a bit going on. So it's going to be a busy year. Because it's going to be a busy year, that's part of the reason why I don't have like a plant wish list this year. I want to focus more on what I currently already own, which is a ton of plants, over 300 plants. I have not counted what's in my collection recently, but it is way up there. So I'm like feeling a little bit overwhelmed with everything going on. So even the thought of adding more plants to my collection it does not sound good right now. Although there is an exception. For some reason, Hoyas do not scare me. Adding more Hoyas to my collection, I don't feel cringy about that. I don't know why. Why is that? Why do you think? Is it because they're pretty easy? I don't know. They're probably my easiest plants. Like the thought of adding more syngoniums to my collection? No, because I've told you guys many times, I'm battling spider mites with those syngoniums, and currently we're good. I think currently we are good, but it's a constant battle. Philodendrons, adding philodendrons to my collection? No, it does not sound good. I'm not having any issues with philodendrons. It's just, I don't know. They don't give me that warm, fuzzy feeling like Hoyas. So basically, I just want to work on improving what I currently have. So, for instance, below me here, if you can see, let me pan you down a little bit. So I want to work on improving my anthuriums, which actually are looking really good. Maybe we'll just do some B-roll. I don't really feel like going into the cabinet at this moment, but like my silver blush, it has a new leaf and it's gorgeous. It's perfect. So now I have 3 leaves on the silver blush anthurium. One, the first one that came out in my care, was pretty rough looking, but I saved it. I kept it because it's the first leaf to come out in my care. So, but then the second one, beautiful, and now this third one, beautiful. So I'm really happy the way things are going in this cabinet right now. My anthuriums are all doing well. As you can see, you can probably see the movement. The leaves on these plants in here are kind of moving around. That's because I'm being very good about turning that fan on in there, and I have had no more issues with any of those yellow-brown spots. So I know for a fact, I know for sure it's because I wasn't turning the fan on. I was forgetting to turn the fan on in there. So I don't want to add, I love anthuriums, I love the way they look, but I don't have any on my wish list this year because I want to concentrate on what I have and growing them just more beautiful than what they are. So my Frydek, look at this Alocasia Frydek. I'll take you in closer to look at that. It's just beautiful. It has a brand new leaf has just popped out on it. And all these other Alocasias, they're all doing great. So the plants that I consider like the main things I collect are Syngoniums. I guess we'll include anthuriums and Alocasias. Hoyas for sure. Scindapsus for sure. Rhipsalis for sure. What else? Succulents. Cacti, not as much as succulents. What else? Did I say Rhipsalis? I think I did say Rhipsalis. I think, well, okay, and so philodendrons, but again, you know, I couldn't think of them that quickly, not like Hoyas and everything else, so they're not like a main focus of mine. I do have quite a few philodendrons, but they're kind of really low on my list. And then also begonias. I have a few begonias. we're not even gonna talk about begonias because they're I'm definitely not adding any more begonias to my collection. I'm perfectly happy with what I have, and I have like 5 different types, I think. So yeah. And I should clarify, with philodendrons, I'm talking about like the climbers, like the silver swords, which I love my silver sword, like the pink princess, and even the crawlers, the gloriosum. So those, but then you have your heartleafs, which I actually prefer the heartleaf philodendrons. So like the Brazil, the silver, what is it? Silver stripe? I don't know. I didn't sleep well last night, so I am not like, my brain's not working quite right. But yeah, I do enjoy the heartleaf philodendrons more than the climbing philodendrons, but even so, I think I've added pretty much everything, all the heartleaf philodendrons I would want to get. I think I've added all those to my collection. Micans, philodendron micans, the other micans, halo. I have a lot of these trailing type of philodendrons, so yeah. So of all of these different genuses I have mentioned here, the only one that I really truly know that I will be adding to my collection this year would be Hoyas. But I don't know what type. I just asked you guys in a video that came out today on Sunday, if you had any recommendations for me for Hoyas with really interesting blooms, pretty or just interesting looking. I like some that have like the big blooms, like big single blooms. Those are awesome. So I'm anxious to see if you guys have given me any suggestions yet. So yeah. So now, the other thing I would like to do this year, my plan for this year is to improve the way the plants look in certain rooms, like my styling of the plants. So in this room, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the way things are looking in this room. Now I don't know if you guys remember, but it was, I think 2 months ago, it was probably in November around the Black Friday time. I told you guys that I was wanting to get some wallpaper for this room. So, and I ended up getting it. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able, I ordered it, but it was like on back order. So I wasn't sure that I was actually going to get it. But do you guys remember this? It was the bunnies and mushroom wallpaper. And my plan is to put it on this wall here, the wall behind my computer. So one of my plans, what I have to do, and I have to do this anyway, is I am removing this chia pens, this Syngonium chia pens. It has gotten really bare, low down here. It has lost quite a few leaves. You can see it's really bare. Everything is up there at the top. So my plan was to chop this one anyway and start over with it. And I need to do that to get this wallpaper on the wall. Anyway, so it just kind of works out that way. It'll work out fine that way. So yeah, that's something. I just want to work on working with what I currently have, like working on improving the way the plants look, and that includes like styling. So I'm excited to get this up. Derek's gonna, of course, help me. He'll do most of it. But yeah, I've got a lot of plants to take down to be able to do this whole like shelving unit here. It's gonna be a job, which is why we have not started it yet. And I almost whacked myself in the head with this. These are really heavy, very heavy. It's a weapon. So I'm very happy with how the plants look in my living room. I'll show you what the living room is looking like. I did get my tree down. I got all my Christmas decorations put away, and it feels so good. It's like, it just feels good. I like the way my pillows I showed you that I got from Amazon, I put them on the chairs there in front of the window. I love the way that looks, and I'm just really happy with how that room is looking. And then moving to the dining room, I'm really happy with how the dining room is looking. It's great. My Ripsalis collection, probably my favorite, I don't want to say my favorite genus. I love them. I love Ripsalis, but it's my favorite display of plants in my house is those two big shelves with those gorgeous trailing Ripsalis. It's my favorite. I love the way it looks. So I'm happy with the dining room. The kitchen, fine. It looks fine. The main room I want to work on is my family room. I'm just not crazy with the way it looks. I just kind of don't like it. And I'm not sure exactly what I can do. I mean, well, I do know what I could do. And it would take some remodeling for that room. Which is not going to happen. It's not going to happen this year unless I come into some money, which I'm not expecting. It's not going to happen. But you know, like we have carpet through a lot of the house. I would love to be able to remove that carpet, get some hardwood floors in, and just kind of rearrange the couch away from the windows, and just kind of, yeah. I know what I would like to do, but it's not realistic right now. So I don't know. I got to figure out something. What can I do to make me love this room more? I'm not even crazy about how the plants above the couch look in this room. So I don't know. I need to brainstorm, maybe look at photos online, just try and, I don't know, Maybe I need new curtains. Don't like those curtains. But then I don't want curtains to block the light for my plants. So I don't know. So that is something that I'm gonna work on this year. We'll see if next year that room looks any different. I don't know, we'll see. So, all right, so then the only other room that I have with plants that I could work on would be my bedroom, and I'm not sure what I would do in there. So I have these two big cabinets underneath the window, and I have syngoniums on that cabinet, and I'm thinking about rehoming a few of those because a few of them are duplicates of things that are here. So I don't need duplicates. I mean, that'd be a great way to make life a little bit easier, is to rehome duplicate plants. Obviously, makes sense, right? So I may do that, and then maybe, I have my African violets on this one shelf, which I'll give some B-roll of what that shelf looks like. And I really want to work on these African violets this year. They're I love them, but they're just kind of difficult for me. Let me grab one that looks really good right now. A few of them are looking great. A lot of them are actually popping out with flowers right now. Isn't it beautiful? I just love African violets. And I have some downstairs in my grow tent, which I want to bring up here. They're ready to come out of the grow tent. They're just real plants now, big plants, ready to come upstairs. But I don't have room. I've run out of room on this shelf. So my thought is possibly I can turn that cabinet in my bedroom into a place for African violets, which now, I wish I would have thought of this at the time when we went to that estate sale. I was talking about the estate sale on my Thrifting channel. They had a bunch of these African violet pots, really pretty ones. I could have picked those up and they would have worked pretty well on my cabinets. But I'm not sure I want to do self-watering because I've been having trouble with self-watering pots with African violets, and that's what these were. So mine are doing so much better just in a saucer, in a planter with holes at the bottom, sitting in a saucer and just sucking up water from the saucer. So I kind of want to stick with that method. So improving my African violets is definitely on my list of plans for the new year, for 2024. I really want to get that collection just looking top notch because currently I'm struggling a little bit with it and I don't like it. So, come to think of it, if I was going to add new plants to my collection, well, I already said Hoyas for sure. African violets, I wouldn't be opposed to adding, but I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I don't need more African violets. I have a lot of them. So yeah, so that's something I could do in the bedroom with my plant styling to make me like it better. Also maybe some paint, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this year brings us, what sort of plant styling we'll do this year. So another thing I wouldn't mind improving on this year is to be more on top of cleaning shelves, keeping shelves dust-free, water spot-free, leaf debris-free. That is always a big challenge for me, is finding time to clean those shelves. So yeah, that is on my list of improvements that I would like to make for the 2024 year, which leads us into like the channel. What about the channel I would like to change or whatnot? Really, there's nothing about the channel I want to change, but going along with my goal with cleaning more, maybe we'll have more plant chore videos coming up. Do more of those through the year, more like cleaning shelves, watering plants, because I know you guys enjoy those sorts of videos. They're not my favorite to make, I'll be honest. stuff like this, just chatty stuff like this, I so much more enjoy. It's so much easier. But I will, I need to improve on my cleaning, my plant cleaning, so I'll try and incorporate that into videos. Yeah. And of course, I would love to have my channel grow big this year. I'm not going to give a number of where I would like to be in subscribers by the end of the year, because that is getting subscribers is difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy for me. I have never had a video go viral, like, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views, like quickly. Like, I think my top video is at 17,000 views, and that's over, have I been doing this 2 years? So I've never had one. I've never had a video go viral. Would I love to be at 10,000 subscribers at the end of the year? Yes. Is it gonna happen? No. I don't know. Unless I have a crazy video, something goes viral, I don't see that happening. But yeah, that would be a fun goal, to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You want to help me out? Hit subscribe. Sorry if that's annoying. But yeah, what else with the channel? I don't know. I can't really, I mean, I'm liking how things are going currently. If you want to give me any suggestions, feel free in the comments. Suggestions for the channel, I'll take them. I'll take any suggestions you want to give me. Yeah. So I guess that is basically it for the year, for 2024. What I'd like to see happen. My plans and plants and my plant plans. That's what should be going on this year. That's what I'm hoping to see happen. The things that I mentioned. So, and I am going to highlight one plant here that I brought in from the other room, and I will show you a video of where this one does live. I will take you to where it is living, but this plant right here, this is my Monstera Thai constellation. I would like to see this one flourish this year. I have big hopes and dreams for this plant this year. So you can see how big it is right now. Let's see what it looks like at the end of the year. My Monstera Thai constellation. So that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. It really does help my channel out, to get my content out there, to help my channel grow to that 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's a pipe dream. But I don't know, maybe you guys can help me out. So thanks so much, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in all the next new videos this year. Bye.